Hi, hello. Welcome to my channel Med Wizards. Let us learn about postnatal exercises. Life looks totally different after having a baby. Pregnancy and childbirth brings many changes to the woman's body in many ways. Postnatal period is a period where those all changes should come back to the pre-pregnant stage. What do you mean by postnatal period? It refers to the time from which termination of pregnancy has happened till 42 days after childbirth. So that period, as 1.5 month after childbirth, we term it as postnatal period. Exercises are those physical activities that are planned, structured, and repetitive for the purpose of conditioning any part of the body. When these exercises are performed in the postnatal period by postnatal mother, then these are termed as postnatal exercises. Postnatal exercises helps in improving circulation, strengthening the pelvic floor muscles, prevents backache, and strengthens the abdominal muscles. The first exercise among postnatal exercises which we would be discussing is deep breathing exercise, for which we have to advise women to lie on bed with knees bent with a pillow behind as shown in the picture. Breathe in deeply through nose and sigh out. Repeat this breathing procedure for 5 times. Breathing exercises helps to improve circulation in postnatal mothers. The next exercise after breathing exercises are foot and ankle exercises. Keep the knees relaxed for both the exercises. Bend and stretch the ankles vigorously up and down for 30 seconds. Circle both the feet 10 times in each direction. So this is how foot and ankle exercises will be done in postnatal period. Performing these foot and ankle exercises will help the mother to reduce the incidence of DVT. The next exercise we would be learning is pelvic floor exercises, which is otherwise known as Kegel exercises. This can be done either by standing, sitting, or lying position. For this exercise, we need to ask the women to pull the area around the vagina up and down as if she is holding up urine inside the bladder. It should be held for at least 10 seconds and this should be repeated for 10 times. So why do we need to explain these pelvic floor exercises in the postnatal period? Because it is very important in the postnatal period for the women to do such exercises. During pregnancy and childbirth, pelvic floor muscles of the women are stretched a lot. So strong pelvic floor muscles are essential to prevent the leakage of urine whenever the woman sneezes or coughs. And this also will give complete control of bowels. So that is why it is important for the women to follow these Kegel exercises in the postnatal period. Next, we will be learning pelvic tilting exercise. For this exercise, we need to ask the women to lie on firm surface with her knees bent and comfortable pillow beneath the head. She has to pull her abdomen while inhaling and while exhaling flatten her back. Press the lower part of the back down flat and this has to be repeated again. Repeatedly performing these exercises will help the women to reduce their back pain as well as improves their pelvic floor muscle strength. Abdominal breathing. This exercise is done to strengthen the diaphragmatic muscle. For this, take a deep breath, raising the abdominal wall, and exhale slowly. This exercise can be performed by placing one hand on the chest and one hand on the abdomen. While inhaling, the hand on the abdomen should be raised and hand on the chest should remain stationary. So this is shown in the picture, and this has to be repeated for 5 times. Head and shoulder raising exercise. This can be performed from second postpartum day. On the second day, they can lie flat and raise the head until the chin is touching their chest. On the third postpartum day, they have to raise both their head as well as shoulder off the bed and lower slowly. This has to be repeated, and this should be done in a slow pace. Leg raising exercises. This can be started from 7th postnatal day onwards. For this, women has to lie down on the floor with no pillows under the head. They have to lie flat. After lying flat, they have to point their toe and slowly raise one leg, keeping the knee straight. Then lower their leg slowly. This has to be repeated. Knee rolling exercises. This exercise is done to strengthen the oblique abdominal muscles. For this exercise, the women as shown in the picture must lie in back lying position with their knees bent. They have to pull in their abdomen and roll both the knees to one side as far as comfortable, keeping the shoulders flat. Then they have to return their knees to upright position and relax their abdomen. Pull in again and roll both the knees to the other side. This has to be repeated for 10 times. And this also has to be done in a slow pace. Hip hitching or leg shortening exercises. As shown in the picture, women must lie in backline position again with one knee bent and the other knee straight. Slide the heel of straight leg downward, thus lengthening the leg. Shorten the same leg by drawing the hip up towards the ribs on the same side. This also has to be repeated up to 10 times, and we have to change to the opposite side and repeat the same. So this is hip hitching or leg shortening exercise. What can be done and what cannot be done while exercises are performed in postnatal period. Mothers in their postnatal period must drink plenty of water. They need to wear a supportive bra that fits properly, and they have to gradually increase their activity levels too. Never exercise with full breast. That is, when their breast is full of milk, you're not supposed to exercise. And don't overdo the exercises also. All of a sudden, you cannot reduce the weight. How important is the health of the baby? That important is the health of mother too. So, keep your time, perform these exercises, and do well. If you liked my video, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.